Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Rhea Ripley's spot at WrestleMania 41 isn't confirmed yet as of this writing, but it will be in 48 hours when she faces Io Sky on Raw. She made a surprise appearance at the Elimination Chamber to confront her Mania opponent if she retains on the Monday night show. Both marquee women's matches are on the verge of being set in stone. While Charlotte Flair has confirmed her match against Tiffany Stratton, the Women's World Championship match is one bout away from being fully confirmed. To secure her spot at WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley will have to retain her title against Sky on Raw. After Bianca Belair won the Elimination Chamber match, she pointed to the WrestleMania sign while on the entrance ramp. Following this, Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley came from behind to confront her. This appearance was surprising since she wasn't scheduled for a match. However, Io Sky also made her entrance shortly after. The way it was presented made it seem like a triple threat match was brewing. Fans would be unlikely to object should WWE put Sky in the Women's World Title match at WrestleMania 41. If not, the very idea of Ripley versus Belair at WrestleMania feels like it's been a long time coming. On Raw, we will find out who will be the defending Women's World Champion at WrestleMania 41. The WWE Universe erupted with excitement as Elimination Chamber 2025 unfolded in Perth, Australia. The high-stakes premium live event had already delivered an unforgettable night, with superstars giving their all for a chance at championship glory. However, no one was prepared for the moment that would send shockwaves through the entire industry. Rhea Ripley, the reigning Women's World Champion, made a surprise return in her home country. A champion's absence looms over the event. For weeks, WWE fans had speculated about Rhea Ripley's status. The Eradicator had been missing from television since suffering an attack at the hands of Liv Morgan and her newfound allies. With injuries keeping her sidelined, it was uncertain when she would return to reclaim her throne. Despite being one of the most dominant champions in WWE history, Ripley was noticeably absent from the build-up to Elimination Chamber. Many believed she would miss the event entirely, leaving her future uncertain heading into WrestleMania 41. But as the Women's Elimination Chamber match reached its breaking point, everything changed. The chaos begins. The Women's Elimination Chamber match featured 6 of WWE's top competitors battling for a shot at Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, Asuka, and Bayley were locked inside the unforgiving steel structure, determined to punch their ticket to the grandest stage of them all. As the match neared its climax, only 2 superstars remained, Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. Liv, who had been hellbent on dethroning Ripley ever since her shocking return, had used every dirty trick in the book to get to this moment. With Becky barely able to stand, it seemed inevitable that Liv would secure her championship opportunity. Then, the lights went out. Rhea Ripley returns. The deafening sound of brutality blared through the Optus Stadium speakers, sending the crowd into a frenzy. A spotlight illuminated the stage, and Rhea Ripley emerged, donning all black, her signature leather jacket draped over her shoulders, and an intense look of vengeance on her face. The Australian crowd erupted, their hometown hero standing tall as she slowly marched down the ramp. Liv Morgan, who had been moments away from victory, froze in fear as Ripley entered the structure. The doors had been locked all night, but for Rhea Ripley, rules didn't apply. Officials scrambled to stop her, but with one icy glare, she made it clear that nothing was keeping her out. With a swift motion, she grabbed a chain from the chamber's exterior and ripped the door off its hinges. The audience gasped as Ripley stepped inside, her eyes locked on Liv Morgan, who had gone pale with fear. Rhea Ripley's revenge. Liv attempted to plead with Ripley, throwing her hands up in surrender. But Rhea wasn't here for peace, she was here for payback. With a terrifying speed, Ripley grabbed Liv by the throat and hoisted her high into the air before slamming her onto the cold steel platform outside the ring. The WWE Universe lost their minds as the Women's World Champion finally got her revenge for the brutal attack that had sidelined her weeks ago. Not satisfied, Ripley dragged Liv to the center of the ring, lifting her up once again before delivering a thunderous riptide onto the steel grating. The impact echoed through the chamber as the crowd chanted, "Mommy's home! Mommy's home!" With Liv completely incapacitated, Becky Lynch, barely conscious, crawled over and placed an arm over her. The referee, hesitant but left with no choice, counted the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch won the match, earning her title opportunity at WrestleMania, but the real story was Rhea Ripley standing tall inside the chamber. A message sent. As Becky rolled out of the ring, exhausted but victorious, Rhea turned her attention back to Liv Morgan. She knelt down, grabbed Liv by the chin, and whispered something into her ear, a message that left the former champion visibly shaken. Ripley then grabbed her Women's World Championship from ringside, raised it high, and stared down Becky Lynch, sending a clear message: she wasn't going to be an easy target at WrestleMania. As the Elimination Chamber broadcast faded to black, one thing was certain: Rhea Ripley was back, and she was more dangerous than ever. What's next for Rhea Ripley? With Becky Lynch now officially set to challenge for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania, the WWE Universe is left wondering, can even the man stop Mommy? And perhaps more importantly, what's next for Liv Morgan? After suffering a humiliating beatdown inside the chamber, it's clear that Rhea Ripley isn't done with her just yet. One thing is certain: Elimination Chamber 2025 was just the beginning of Rhea Ripley's road to WrestleMania.